wondered which countries are desperately seeking skilled professionals like you and are willing to sweeten the deal to get you there? In today's global market, your skills are worth more than you think. Some countries are not just opening their doors, they're rolling out the red carpet. Imagine earning more, enjoying greater benefits, and experiencing a higher quality of life just because you moved to the right country. This isn't just fantasy. This is reality for thousands. Now, these countries I'm about to share with you have set up systems to benefit you directly. They're offering everything from tax benefits to expedited visas to family support and guaranteed job placements. I want you to think of it this way. Could you turn down an opportunity not just to change your job, but to upgrade your entire lifestyle? Now, this first country we're going to check out is the richest country in the world. This is Luxembourg. Luxembourg, back in September of 2023, they've created a relaxed work and residence right for certain foreign nationals kind of law. The application processing times also have been reduced. Again, this was back in September of 2023. I did a video about this when this came out. I'm going to link it here so you can check out even more about this country, because I wanted to share with everyone in our community about the opportunities over here. Now, again, it goes into a lot more detail on this site, and all links will be in the description. You can check out that they reduced processing times for shortage and non-shortage work certificate applications. As I mentioned, they increase the validity period of job search and business creation. So if you even go over there and you're conducting your job search, you just want to get over there and start searching for jobs, they've increased it 12 months from what was originally 9 months. Now, this is due to a labor shortage. And again, you can read all about it. I'll link more information that I did. I remember doing a video on this. I'll link that as well. Now, here's a guy. I'm going to show you this guy, 𝐿𝐻𝐿, but before I do, one of the incentives they offer over in Luxembourg is something called an EU Blue Card, which includes simplified long-term residency and family benefits. Some of the advantages of moving over to Luxembourg is multilingual society. So they have multiple languages over there. You have to worry about if anyone understands English or not. If you have English as your native language, they are strategically located in Europe and have high standards of living. I'm reading from my phone. Check out 𝐿𝐻𝐿. He is over there visiting, from what I understand. I just wanted to give you a peek of what it's like to be in Luxembourg. One in 15 millionaires in Luxembourg. You can go and check out the 𝐿𝐻𝐿 Martin over on TikTok. Let's check out country number 2. Now, the next country we're going to check out is Germany. They have a huge labor shortage over there. And it's funny because going to a lot of countries, I passed through Germany several times. So it seems like it is a great connection spot, and a lot of people live in there, all types of people. But they've created a website, Make It in Germany, Working in Germany. Here's some of the professions that are in demand: green jobs, nursing, physicians, engineers, IT specialists, scientists, craftspeople, careers in transportation. This is a whole website on the reasons for going to Germany. They need people. You can work contract. You can visit there. Visa for a business startup. They professional requirements for founding. Does that say founding? Founding, preparation and consulting. They show you how to start a business. They want people there in Germany. You can check out the options you have of working and living in Germany. It gives you different options. It says why Germany. You can learn more. Remember, we talked about the blue card when we were talking about Luxembourg. This is for Europe, so it is used for a lot of different countries that are experiencing a labor shortage right now. So go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave this link below. You can also check out the different job listings on this site also. This is Germany. This is another country that's currently experiencing labor shortage. It's easy for you to go over there, get your work certificate or work visa. They're offering extensions. They're offering some of them for free. They want you to come over there, make some money, right? And then maybe come back if that's what you want to do. I had a friend he was actually in the army, and he would go over to, I think it was Iraq. He had retired and everything, but because he knew he could make the money as a contractor, he would go over there for 12 months or 18 months, stack up his money because they paid for housing, they paid stipend, all the things, and he would just have his money stacked up in the bank. He was able to build his home from the ground up, a beautiful 3-story brick home, just from doing that. So this is options. Open your mind. Don't knock it till you try it. Let's move on to the next country. Now, the next country is Finland. Finland is actually offering a fast-track residence permit for tech professionals and their families aimed at bolstering Finland's tech industry. Some of the advantages of working over in Finland include high-quality education system, strong benefits, and a commitment to innovation. Now, this is infofinland.fy, and again, all of the links will be listed in the description. It talks about all of the different opportunities over in Finland, not just tech opportunities, but they have a ton of different opportunities, especially if you're coming over and you have a skill set that is in need. Again, we're talking about countries that have a labor shortage, and they're looking for skilled professionals that have talent in areas that they have need. So check out Finland, see if it's somewhere that you would want to go, make the money, and it doesn't mean you have to be over there, and you might just like it. You never know. I was going to say might not have to be over there forever, but I would go and get the money, right? If you're in a bind right now, you're not finding opportunities where you are in terms of your profession currently, because it is a little wonky. If you're in the US, depending upon what country that you're in, I know some folks in Africa we have here in the community, even some folks from Canada I know that are in the community. If it's a little wonky where you are, consider your options here. Check out these different countries as well and see if there's some opportunities for you. Now, if you want a deeper dive and you want to learn more and you want to sit down and kind of assess and see what they have to offer, I'm going to have all that information in the Global Gateway Guide. It's in the description below. Get the guide below, and it gives you more detailed information on each of the countries that I'm sharing with you today, and that'll be in the description below. Let's move on to our next country. Well, since we were talking about Canada anyway, Canada has what's called Canada's Express Entry System. It streamlines the process for skilled immigrants with additional benefits for tech professionals and other in-demand jobs. Other advantages is it's a multicultural society, high quality healthcare, and a strong emphasis on civil liberties. Now, I have heard about their healthcare. I have actually thought about it several times because of their healthcare. Here is a site specifically for those that are outside of Canada looking for work here. They've set up an entire website. Do not sleep on these countries, y'all. I'm going to put the links below. Don't worry, in the description. But I want you to go and check out and just see. It doesn't hurt to check out all of your options. So this is looking for work in Canada. Search jobs for employees who are recruiting foreign candidates from outside of Canada. All of the information's here. You can confirm if you're eligible and what it takes to become eligible. They give you all of the sites here, your work permits, and everything you need to be qualified to work inside of Canada. So check it out. Let's move on to our next country. Our next country is the Netherlands. There's actually a great YouTuber that's from the Netherlands that I have been following. He's so great. I just think they're great people over there. Some of the incentives over in the Netherlands is they have what's called the Dutch Highly Skilled Migrant Program. It offers simplified applications and immediate family reunification. Some of the advantages are excellent infrastructure, English-friendly environment, and a strong focus on innovation. I like countries that have innovation going on. Here's the website. I'm going to put this in the link in the description below. Working in the Netherlands, if you want to relocate, if you want to relocate your job, if you want to relocate your family, if you want to look for another job, if you're an entrepreneur, they actually have recruitment agencies. I would get signed up with some of them, let them know what your skill set is, look and see what's needed over there. What are some of the skills that they're looking for? Again, get the Global Gateway Guide. It kind of breaks that out for you so you can determine which country makes the most sense for you. You want to go to a country, of course, that's looking for the skill set that you have and what's in demand. That'll be in the description below. They also have career coaches for expats. They have international companies in the Netherlands that you can also get connected with. They have a lot of information here to help you determine if this is the lifestyle for you over in the Netherlands. So check it out. Our next country is Australia. I actually went to Sydney and it was cold. I wasn't checking out jobs, but it was cold. Some of the incentives of Australia is they have a points-based immigration system that rewards skilled workers. Again, all of these countries are looking for skilled workers. So if you have a particular skill, this is why I'm telling you to really think about your profession and the skills that are in demand in some of these places that you may consider. Again, they have a points-based immigration system that rewards skilled workers with additional regional incentives to settle in less populated areas. So heck, if I'm not from there, I don't know anything about the less populated areas. I'm there to make my money and then potentially come on back, right? Or maybe that's where I want to live, raise my family and start a new life, have a higher quality life, make the money that I want to make. Some of the advantages is they have a diverse landscape, a strong economy, and a high quality of life. I did notice that about Australia over there. They seem to have really a real high quality of life. And it just depends on what your definition of a high quality of life is, right? So here's the site. It's called seek.com.au. And again, in that global gateway guide, there's more websites in there, but this is the main website for job exploration for Australia, and it's called Seek. And as you can see, you can find your next employer on here. They have different employers on here. They actually match you with some of the jobs here. It's no myth, it says. So you can sign up just like a job board here. But again, leverage your skills that you have, leverage the knowledge that you've gained over the years. You've acquired all this knowledge and skills and experience, and maybe you can leverage it in another country where you can make the money you want, have the quality of life that you want, and enjoy the work that you do. So this is Australia. Now, Ireland was not on my radar, but when I was doing my research for this video, it came up, and Ireland has some actually great incentives. Let me read them to you. Some of the incentives for Ireland is they're looking for critical skills. They have a critical skills employment permit, not even a visa. It's just a permit leading directly to permanent residency and prioritized for professionals in technology, engineering, and pharmaceuticals. Now, they have a path leading directly into permanent residency. Let's say you go over there and you like it. They have a path for you already created. Because you have critical skills, they will prioritize you as a professional. Some of the advantages is English speaking, vibrant culture, and strong ties to both Europe and the US. And Ireland was not on my radar, if I'm being totally honest with you. So this is irishjobs.ie. Again, you can go and check this out. All links will be below in the description. And they give a lot of information, a lot of resources. You can scan the app here. You can scan the QR code here. You can see all the jobs and you can get matched by email, just like a job board, right? You put your information in, but this is irishjobs.ie. Now, this is the infamous Dubai, the world-renowned Dubai. I'm sure you know somebody over in Dubai. Everybody's over in Dubai. It's great for business. It's great for careers. It's great for professionals. I mean, everybody's moving over to Dubai. I had an opportunity maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago for a contract. I think it was 24 months for a recruiting opportunity because they're building so fast. You're talking about innovation. You're talking about, being the best at everything. Dubai is the place. And it's, what is it that I like? The safety, criminal free. The safety is what gets me. But here's some of the incentives for Dubai. They have something called a long-term golden visas for skilled professionals. Again, skilled professionals, investors, and people with special talents. Some of the advantages, this is the main reason a lot of people are going over there: tax-free income, high standards living facilities, and a global business hub. Now, I can attest to the high standard of living over there, and tax-free. Like I said, everybody's going over there. A lot of business owners are going over there because of the tax-free, and a lot of professionals as well. So here's the site, DubaiCareers.ae, and you can check them out. I like the way it's laid out because it really gives you all of the information, all of the different industries and sectors, and it talks about their employers and agencies, and they have an app to go along with it. So this is a great site as well, DubaiCareers.ae. And again, I'll put the link below for all of the different countries. Okay, let's move on to our next country. Okay, this next country, I actually heard about Denmark a few years ago, and they've always looked for skilled professionals. But let me read. I got a short little introduction for Denmark because they gave me so much information. They said that they're actively seeking to attract skilled professionals from around the world to strengthen its workforce, especially in industries such as IT, engineering, life science, and green energy, recognizing the need to fill skills gaps in these critical sectors. Denmark offers a variety of incentives aimed at making the transition as smooth and as appealing as possible. They have something called the Fast Track Scheme. One of Denmark's most attractive offerings is the Fast Track Scheme, which is designed to allow certified companies to hire highly skilled foreign professionals quickly, so you can get hired quickly. This scheme simplifies the process of obtaining a work permit for employees and their families, ensuring that moving to Denmark is as seamless as possible. So they want it to be a smooth transition for you. It caters specifically to qualified candidates who can expect their work and residence permits to be processed more swiftly than usual. Some of the positive things is professionals in fields where there is a particular demand in Denmark. The positive list system outlines the specific professions and sectors. Again, you can get this in the Global Gateway Guide as well. Some of the advantages: they have a work-life balance. The standard work week is 37 hours. They have a high standard of living, high quality of life, excellent public services, and a clean and safe environment. It's often highlighted for its progressive approach to social welfare and community development. Innovative and creative work environment. It's known for its flat hierarchy and collaborative work environment. It fosters a culture of innovation. It's ideal place for those who thrive in creative and autonomous roles. The other thing they have on here, they gave me a lot for Denmark. Family benefits. The country offers comprehensive benefits for families, including excellent maternity and paternity leave policies, free higher education, and universal health care. Families also benefit from a high level of English proficiency in the workforce, making integration smoother for non-Danish speakers. It goes on, it gives support for newcomers. And I really like how they outline. I didn't find all of this for a lot of the other countries, but I'm sure if you take a deeper dive, get into that Global Gateway Guide, and you'll see all of the information. But I've heard about Denmark. Let me know in the comments what country you've heard about, or if you're in another country and you can add to this dialogue, this conversation. Let us know in the comments some of your experiences, or if you know someone that has been working in either of these countries, let us know what the experience is to work over there. Now, this is the job site. It's 𝐵𝐼ndex.dk. You can search for a job. Again, your typical job board. Let me also say, when you click on these links, if it's not in English language or your particular language, you can translate it. As you can see up here in the upper right-hand corner, you can translate it to English. Also, you should receive a pop-up from Google. If you're on Google Chrome, it'll give you a pop-up and ask you if you want to translate it. So don't worry if it's not in your native language. There should be a Google Translate if you're on Chrome looking at these websites. You just push that button. It'll pop out for you if it notices that this is a language that you don't usually frequent when you're online. Okay, let's move on to the next country. Now, this one is actually a bonus for my remote workers. This is the country of Portugal, and they have a digital nomad visa. So if you're already working remote and you're looking for a change of scenery, they have something called the digital nomad visa. This allows remote workers to live in Portugal with significantly reduced income tax rates for the first 10 years under the non-habitual residence program. Now, this is something I've actually considered because Portugal is that country. It is that country. Some of the advantages is rich culture, mild climate, and strategic location in Europe. Love, 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 love. Look, doesn't he look relaxed? I'm just saying. Doesn't he look relaxed? Oh my gosh. So check this out. I'm going to leave again. The links will be below. They have this digital nomad visa where you can just go over there and work remote. If you're looking for a remote opportunity, you can also check out opportunities to work in Portugal if that's something you want to do. But if you already have a remote job and you're looking for somewhere to move, maybe like they said, they don't have the taxes going on, reduced income taxes, and just a vibe, Portugal is that place. So I'm going to leave this below. This is just an added bonus for my digital nomads, or if you've been thinking or considering becoming a digital nomad, then this is a bonus for you. And I got another bonus for you. Since you watched the video this far, everybody else is probably logged off by now. They've got the country they want. They've gotten the information they want. Since you've stayed this far, I've got an additional bonus for you. That global gateway guide that I mentioned that has additional information for those that want a higher quality of life, I'm going to give you half off of that guide. Don't say anything in the comments. This is just for you for watching this far. Just put lowercase Kelly, Kelli, in there as your discount code. I'm going to give you half off of that digital guide. On top of that, I'm going to give you 2 additional countries inside of the guide. That's just for you for watching this far. Now let's get back into the video. Okay, this next country, this is another one that wasn't on my radar, but they have a lot of incentives, and this is Austria. Austria is strategically enhancing its appeal to skilled professionals globally by offering a range of incentives designed to attract top talent, particularly in sectors such as technology, healthcare, and engineering. The country's approach is tailored to simplify the immigration process for skilled workers. Again, there's that word skilled, and make settling in Austria an attractive proposition. Now, they have something called the red card. It's a cornerstone of Austria's immigration policy for skilled workers. It's a points-based system, and it allows qualified non-EU citizens to gain a clear path to full-time employment and residence in Austria. Now, I like the fact that it gives you a career path and a residency path, if that's something you're interested in. Candidates are assessed on criteria such as professional qualifications, work experience, language skills, so on and so forth. Now, they have a shortage, right? It says professionals in fields experiencing a shortage of skilled workers. Austria has reduced the points needed to qualify for immigration. This makes it significantly easier for experts in these critical sectors to relocate and start working in Austria, facilitating quicker integration into the labor market. Now, I go into all of the point systems. I think it was Denmark and Austria that have a point system. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I know one of them has another point system, but all of that is in the Global Gateway Guide. I put all of that and I put that in there so you can see where you are and what you need to do. Now, this is workinaustria.com. It similar to the other ones. It gives you living and working options here, residence and employment, why Austria. And it goes through and it gives you also some information about the average salary and what it takes, cost of living and all of that. So you can check this out as well. Don't forget to change the language in the upper right-hand corner. You can see that here. You can change it to whatever language is best for you. And this goes into details. They have some upcoming events that you may want to check out as well. Some of them are virtual, so you can get a feel for what they have to offer. Let me know in the comments if you found this video beneficial. My goal was to help you in determining how you can best leverage your skills, your knowledge, your talent, and your abilities, not just where you are in the country that you're in, but maybe abroad as well. I want you to open your mind to opportunities. We are a global society. You are a global professional. Do not box yourself into where you are. I know I've seen a few comments that some of you have shared about not being able to find opportunities where you are. This could be an option for you. I appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to grab your Global Gateway Guide, and I'll see you in the next video.